she's speaking on the subject, what scriptures influence a Christian's attitude toward patriotic ceremonies? And this was a very last minute talk, and I forgot to ask her what her setting was.
Or at school talking with Kenya's teacher.
Okay, good.
Katie, I'm glad you came to pick up Kenya today. There was an incident that happened at school today that I wanted to bring to your attention.
Is everything okay?
Oh, everything's fine. Kenya, as usual, she's a wonderful student, very respectful.
Okay.
But we had a teacher, or not a teacher, but a student's mom that came in, and she kind of helped us in the class today.
Oh, that's nice.
But she was noticing that Kenya did not participate in the flag salute, and she was very offended. In fact, she came up to me and said, "Why doesn't she salute the flag? It's her country too." I know it's a religious matter, but I didn't really know what to tell her, Katie.
Well, thank you for letting me know that that's what had happened. I think the best way to help you to understand and maybe help her to understand is to, like you said, it is a religious belief, but it's a Bible-based belief. I'd like to show you what scriptures that belief comes from to help you further understand.
I'd love for you to show me.
Wonderful. The first scripture I want to show you is in Luke, and it's in chapter 4. And we're going to read verse 8. It says, this is Jesus speaking. He says, "It is written, it is to Jehovah, and that's God's name, your God you must worship, and it is to him alone you must render sacred service." So a lot of people, when they salute the flag, they pledge their allegiance. What they're basically saying is I will do anything for my country. I give my life to my country. That's the understanding that people have. Is that correct?
Right. In fact, allegiance means it's kind of like worship, like it says there.
Exactly. The thing about that is the reason that we as witnesses don't pledge our allegiance to the flag and therefore the country is because we already worship somebody else. Kenya, who is it that we worship? Jehovah. Right. And can we worship Jehovah and the country at the same time? No. No, we can't. So, and we've tried to explain it to her so that she understands. We don't just tell her, don't salute the flag. We try as age appropriately as we can. We try to help her to understand why. Another scripture I want to share with you is in Exodus chapter 20. And we're going to read verse 4 and verse 5.
That looks like part of the Ten Commandments.
Very good. That's excellent. So these are God's words, and he's giving us a command. He says, "You must not make for yourself a carved image or form like anything that is in the heavens above, that is on the earth underneath, or that is in the waters under the earth." So talking about idols. "You must not bow down to them, nor be induced to serve them, because I, Jehovah, your God, am a God exacting exclusive devotion." So just to further clarify, it's like when a person gets married, you can only be married to one person. You can't say, well, I have two husbands. That wouldn't work. It's an exclusive relationship. Same thing for us. The relationship that we as Jehovah's Witnesses have with God is exclusive. He's the only one that we worship.
That makes a lot of sense.
But as regards the respect issue, we understand that everybody has their own belief system, and we do respect that. You're never going to see Kenya pulling on the flag or at the flag or making faces while you guys are doing it, because we've taught her that although she doesn't participate because it's not her personal belief, that we respect that others have their own personal beliefs. So you'll never see that kind of behavior. And maybe you can explain that to the parent. And if she's not comfortable with your explanation, you can always send her to me. I'd be happy to share with her what I've shared with you.
That'd be great. And she is respectful. When they're pledging allegiance, she just stands there respectfully. She doesn't look around or disturb the other kids. I appreciate that.
Well, thank you.
And I try to bring that out to the parent. But I'm glad you gave me permission, because she does come and help a lot. So you don't mind if I give you her number?
Not at all.
Okay.
Feel free.
I will.
And we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow, Kenya.